Welcome to Salaam Nerds Podcast. We do reviews and recaps of your favorite TV shows, movies, and current events.
Yo, it's the Salaam Nerds. My name is Steve, aka Watch Me Eat. I'm here by boy Jazz.
We drop live episodes on YouTube on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you to all our supporters. Please help us by subscribing and leaving a good review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. All episodes can also be found everywhere podcasts are found.
Yo, Salaam Nerds. It's your boy Neebs, aka Watch with Neebs, and I am here with April. Welcome to the show. April, how are you doing?
I am doing all right. It is day 28 of the new year. It's already filled with so much nonsense.
I know. Lots of stuff. We did our first episode last Sunday. It's our first episode of the year because we took a long ass break. A lot of it was because I went to visit the UK and Jazz was pretty tapped out after the election. A lot of effort on Jazz's part. Very little good stuff came out of it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, just nonsense.
Not great. But we now have the Gulf of America. Not the Gulf of eggs and milk prices going down, but the Gulf of America is now on Google Maps. It's officially on Google Maps.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but only in the US. Only in the US.
Hang on. No.
Hey.
Nope.
I don't know if it takes place now, but yeah, that's what they said. They said it will be official on Google Maps.
Hang on. Zooming out of Washington State, everybody. Well, it still says Gulf of Mexico for me.
Give it a week. It will be the Gulf of America. It will. I just saw a tweet where Google said they're going to change it on Google Maps.
It's so stupid.
I know. But one thing doesn't change, and that is The Bachelor. It is always going to be cringe. It is always going to be problematic, and it's always going to be filled with drama.
Llama was the drama the entire time.
Linda has some sass.
The fact that she got more screen time than some of the women.
That's so funny. I didn't even realize that. Man, what is the difference between an alpaca and a llama?
I think alpaca is just...
What's the difference
it's
between
the kind of wool that they grow, and that's just the type of breed of llamas. I don't know.
I think they said llamas are taller and heavier than alpacas and can weigh up to 600 pounds and stand up to 5'11" tall. And alpacas are smaller than llamas and can weigh up to 200 pounds and are 36 inches tall. So the alpacas are the short kings of the animal kingdom, so I guess. Yeah. I guess it's how big they are. And I guess it's also the fur. I think alpacas are more furry, whereas llamas have more straight hair. They're not like as fuzzy.
Oh.
Yeah.
The more you know. Yeah. I did not know this.
That's true. And apparently this Google thing says they are also very brave. Llamas are brave. To be on The Bachelor, this llama must have been brave.
I mean, yes, to walk around with Jesse Palmer at the end,
Yeah.
A lot of faith in Jesse Palmer right there.
What did Jesse ask him? Yeah, I forgot what it was at the end.
I don't remember.
It was something silly.
My brain has melted.
Oh my god, something silly. I know this one girl was like, "Is that allowed?" Which I think was such a funny thing to say. But then when you think about it, first of all, they are renting this mansion. Are animals allowed in this mansion? We don't know. You got to respect the Airbnb policy. If they say no animals, you can't bring animals.
Okay, so they were at the mansion.
Yeah, they're back at the mansion.
Okay, because one of the first shots I saw was Grant walking into some sort of resort. I'm like, that's not the mansion. What is he doing?
No, but it does look like that they have upped the budget this season because they go out to a lot of places. There's a lot of fancy places they go to.
In this
So
economy?
I know the budget is back. I don't know. That is shopping in this economy. I guess they're not buying eggs for these guys.
No eggs will be had.
Yeah. I saw a meme the other day. It was like, back when I grew up, we were so rich that we had so much eggs and toilet paper. We used to use them on our enemies' houses. Like, imagine someone throwing toilet paper and eggs on a house these days. They're like, yo, chill. That shit is expensive.
Oh, I had Eggs Benedict this past weekend. I regret nothing. It's so good.
A lot of egg talk today.
Egg.
One girl called the llama a camel. Did you get that?
Yes. I'm like, no.
Oh my god,
No, my dear, no.
that was really, really funny. I thought that's like the first episode is always funny. You have to give the first episode a pass. It's not a reflection on how the season is going to be because usually we're seeing everyone's coming out with all the stops, lots of funny things, lots of shenanigans. So the first episode is always fun. We did not see the llama spit on that girl. I think one girl thought she was gonna get spit on. She said she's been spit on and traumatized.
Yes.
We did not see that. If I saw a llama spit on one of the girls, I would have died laughing. I would have racked up. That would have been so funny.
Well, and it could have been past that girl's bedtime for all we know.
It could have. All right. So let's talk about some of the women that we liked, did not like, indifferent, how we feel about them. And I want to start off with T-shirt cannon girl, Zoe. I think she's my favorite. I feel like she is probably the most beautiful girl on this episode. She seems so down to earth, and I believe she said she's an engineer. So as an engineer, I gotta back up my fellow engineers.
No, I agree. She was one of my favorites. I loved her dress.
Oh yeah, the green dress. Yeah,
and she's so beautiful. So I'm rooting for her. Please do not be the villain. I don't know who's going to be the villain this season.
The villain. I don't know. We saw some previews about some girl who's wearing a dress that's too short, and I believe one of the girls was talking shit about her. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who the villain is.
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Thought that was funny. But that T-shirt cannon thing was pretty sick because like the way they were launching T-shirts, I love the fact that they didn't tell the other women what's happening, and all of a sudden T-shirts are flying from the sky and landing on people and landing in the pool, just raining T-shirts of Grant and another woman. And one woman literally put on the T-shirt. I thought that was so funny.
She could have been cold,
That is true. It is chilly in the mansion, and they're like there till like 4 o'clock in the morning. It gets really chilly. I thought that was really, really funny. I didn't know those T-shirt cannons can pack such a punch. I feel like you could really hurt somebody with those. That's some cannons on those.
It's like a potato gun.
Yeah, it's like a potato gun. I kind of want a T-shirt gun now. I think that'd be cool. We should get like Salaam nerd T-shirt guns and just like shoot them out at people. If we ever do a live podcast and we sell out like a 500 seat like theater, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a T-shirt cannon and I'm gonna T-shirt cannon people some Salaam nerd shirts, and hopefully the cannon will be so strong that we'll get sued after. Probably break someone's nose.
No, this is where you have to sign a liability form.
Yeah. You gotta sign a liability. You know who makes you sign liabilities? Blue Man Group. They make you do that. I don't know if you've ever been to Blue Man Group, but they spit so much stuff at you. They'll like throw banana puree on you and paint on you and all this stuff. You have to sign a waiver if you're sitting anywhere in like the first like 4 rows.
Banana puree?
Yeah, it was kind of gross. It was really gross. We did not enjoy it. We did not. I love bananas, but that was kind of nasty. I don't know. That was kind of nasty. All right. So there were a few other girls there. Another girl that I know is who I think may be a little drama. It was Vicky, the bottle girl from Las Vegas. I feel like she's gonna be a little bit of drama. She could be the villain.
I felt her with the Las Vegas sign that was like
Yeah.
a call out to, I don't remember what bar it is, but they always have some sort of bachelorette sign.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You always see it in people's stories, and it'll say something like Devin was right, or like something dumb. They'll just have like, or Jen ain't it. I think that's what it was. It said Jen ain't it. And then it was like one of Devin's friends, and Devin was there. And like they just come out with these signs and like little sparklers and stuff, and you can have the sign say anything you want.
Yeah, I saw that. Jen ain't it. I'm like,
right.
No one cares anymore.
The
dude.
Devin and Jen drama got really like sloppy at the end of that. That was a very rough season.
So bad. It was so bad.
I know, right?
I can't believe I stuck up for that man. What does the matter with me?
That was bad. I never liked him. I don't know. I never liked him. I was all like, oh, if Jen likes him, good for him. But I was never on his side. I had bad vibes from him the whole time.
I wasn't fully on his side, but it's like, okay, maybe this is what's happening in the background scenes, trying to give him compassion and grace. And why do I do this, Neeps? Why do I give people compassion and grace? I'm so tired.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No. Oh, man. And then right before this season starts, Matt James breaks up with Rachel.
I was listening to the interview.
Oh, I have not listened to that interview yet. I heard that he breaks up with her and puts up a post just 3 hours later, right before the week of the Bachelor premiere. That's so calculated.
Neeps, do you want me to like spill a little bit of the tea?
Spoil it.
He sounds exactly like my ex-husband.
Oh no.
Yeah. So like if they had a disagreement and he did an action that made her feel irritated and then they talked about it, at the end of the discussion, she would be the one apologizing.
Gaslight.
Like, no.
Yeah.
And he just strung her along for years. It sounds like, oh yeah, we're going to look at rings. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But they were together
for a long time.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they didn't have to be together. Like it was messy the way it ended. And if he didn't get with her, people would have understood. But then he broke it off with her and then got back with her and then strung her along for a couple of years and made her the victim. I don't know. She's kind of the victim right now. But we've only heard one side, so who knows? But still, that's crazy.
I shall wait for his episode on Nick Viall or something like that.
Yeah, because it'd be wild to be the racist one on your season and come out looking better than the lead.
Pardon the train, everybody. I'm going to mute myself.
No worries. Is there an actual train? All right. Who else did we see that showed up? One of the girls that I think is going to go far. And people say that the first person out of the limo is always someone who's going to go far. And this season, it was a girl by the name of Rose. And I liked her little thing. And she's like, will you accept this Rose? And her name is Rose. I thought that was cute. That was really good. I was like, you know what? I got to give it to you. That's pretty good. But she's also very pretty. And I think Grant was very, very impressed with her. What are your thoughts, April?
Thankfully, the train went by. Okay. So she, not personality or potential choices she has made, because I'm pretty much slowly going off of social media forever because I can't take it anymore. But she reminds me of Greer.
Oh, no. You don't like Greer. No.
And it's just based on her looks. I don't know anything else about her.
Oh, yeah. I can see that because she has like a small petite frame and she has that little, I guess we just say like round face a little bit. And yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Hopefully she's not like her in personality, but yeah, I can see that. I do think we're gonna get another Greer episode where somebody goes on a Cinderella Pretty Woman thing, and someone's gonna be really sad about it. That's my favorite. I love those. I am a glutton for those.
The Pretty Woman dates where they get all the clothes and then go in with all their shopping bags.
That's my favorite. I love it so much. I live for that. And like, not just the fact that the woman goes and gets all her things, when she comes back and everyone is just red with envy. Not green with envy, but red with rage. They're purple. Rage and green. It's rage and envy. They're just purple.
They're purple like Barney the dinosaur.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm really excited to see who gets that date and who doesn't. Next person on the list was Latia. She brought the sparkle basketball. I thought that was kind of cute. She, I believe, is half white and half Polynesian, and she, I think her dad had passed away, and she talked about that a little bit. It was really sad. She seems like her and Grant had a bit of a connection. I think she may stay for a while.
I think so too. I really liked her a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping. Oh, and she is apparently Mormon, so maybe she'll eventually go onto the Secret Wives or Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
She's right. She is Mormon. How did the Mormons get all the way in Hawaii?
Oh.
I do think there is a thing with Polynesians and Mormons. There is a high number of Polynesian Mormons because I remember Jen Shaw from the Salt Lake City, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, is also Polynesian, and she's also Mormon. Before she converted to Islam, she was Mormon, and now she's in jail. Which all these things do not correlate. They just happen to work that way.
It's just happenstance, everybody. Just happenstance.
She didn't become Muslim after jail, guys. I know that's how it normally works for a lot of people, but no, that's not what happened. But still, yeah, there is a thing about that. That's really interesting. But all the way in Hawaii, like Utah, I understand, but Hawaii is really strange. I want to know what the history behind that is. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a huge Mormon community in Hawaii that like no one knows about, or dumb people like me don't know about. Another person that came was Janae. She did the LeBron James chalk thing. I thought that was cute, but part of me was like, "You're getting chalk on your dress, girl. What's it worth?"
It's as bad as glitter.
Yeah, it's bad as glitter. It is. And like, I was like, "Listen, Grant's got to talk to like 20 more women. Don't get chalk all over my man's suit." Like when he did it far away. He did it like away from it. Yeah. And then when he hugged her, he wouldn't hug her with his hands. He kind of just like went like this.
Well, he doesn't want to mess up her dress. How thoughtful.
That was very thoughtful. Grant, I shout out to Grant for doing that. The next person who came was Carolina, who spoke in all Spanish, and you had to get subtitles, which I thought was funny. It was cute. I like her little video where she's like, "Listen, my last boyfriend was a DJ." I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that was so funny.
Wouldn't it be so funny if it was Blake Horstman who's a DJ?
I think Blake Horstman. Wow, that'd be crazy. But you know what would be really funny? If on one of their dates they have a DJ and it's who's DJing the party.
Just like Pilot Pete's season.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
So good.
I hope they do like a prom episode and the DJ. Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
No, what would be great is if Charles comes back on and he's the DJ.
Oh yeah,
he'll be so cool at it, and we love him.
They're definitely going to bring somebody from the Golden Bachelor or the Golden Bachelorette on here. I feel like they got to cross promote. They got to do that. Next one, another favorite of mine. I had one favorite because she was an engineer like me. This one is from Jersey, like me. Allie Joe, who showed up in a truck and brought pizza. and she reiterated that Jersey has the best pizza, which it does. I'm sorry, New York, I'm sorry, Connecticut, and I'm sorry, Detroit, and Chicago. I don't know what you have, but that's not pizza. But Jersey does have the best pizza.
I'll have to visit sometime and be like, all right, what's all this pizza business?
Oh yeah, we'll have to take you to some good pizza places. Like I may be moving out of Jersey, and one of my biggest problems is how am I going to eat pizza outside of New Jersey? That's my biggest issue right now. But we'll see. All right, who else? We had Dina who came, and she is one of 11 children. That's crazy. That is more than a baseball team.
Ladies and gentlemen, my body is not a clown car.
That's like the medieval shit. Like,
yes. Who does that to themselves? I mean, good for them.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if she, if you get in there young, it's doable. But man, that's a lot of stress to put a woman's body through. Yes. 11.
Her bladder is probably destroyed.
Oh man, listen, that's how Romanians get down, man.
I guess so.
I guess so. That
for them.
I love that, but listen, gotta keep the population growing. Why do you think there's like 1 billion people in India? How do you think that happened? Oh man. All right. Speaking of India, we had an Indian girl this season by the name of Radhika Gupta. And girl, that was not great. That was like, listen, if you're going to do Bollywood dances, you got to do some good Bollywood dances. That was pretty bad. And I want to give her, like, my brown princess, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and say maybe she did have some good moves and they edit it to only show the bad ones or the white appealing ones. But her Bollywood dance was what white people think Bollywood dancing is. It was not actual Bollywood dancing. Like, Bollywood dancing is very energetic, very high paced, very fun, very filmy. I don't know what she was doing, but that wasn't Bollywood dancing. It was pretty bad. And I feel like maybe she got nervous. I think she just got nervous and she was like, listen, let me do some safe moves because I don't want to embarrass myself on national TV by doing something wrong or slipping or falling. But I wish she did something a little bit more in line than what you really see in Bollywood, or maybe some Bhangra or some Bharatanatyam or something that would be like aesthetically pleasing. Because I don't know what that was, but that wasn't it for Radhika.
I thought something was off. I was like, this is not giving RRR.
No, it's not.
It's not giving Slumdog Millionaire.
No. This is no Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. There's no Kal Ho Na Ho. There's no Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. No vibes here. Yeah, I agree. For Radhika, but what I noticed, I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as Radhika shows up, they change the background music into something very oriental, and I was just like, wait a second. Everyone had a different type of music. But y'all switch it up for her. And then the girl who came after her, who brought the genie lamp. And I was like, what is this behavior, Pooja? Because that was pretty on brand as like the most like oriental thing that I've seen on the show.
Now, the one with the genie lamp, was that girl's name Alicia?
She was Alicia, but she spelled it in the most like hipster way I've ever seen.
Neeps.
Yeah.
In my exhaustion, I initially read that. I was like, Ally Ship?
Ally Ship?
I'm like, okay.
There's another girl who does that. Her name is Kylie, but she spelled it with like Ligh. Like, it's so weird.
I'm just like, no.
I was like, yeah, you had some very hipster parents. Yeah. But our poor girl Radhika gets eliminated. She did not last long. There has not been too many people who are visibly Indian get past the second rose, apparently.
Mhm.
That's kind of rough. Our people not doing too great. Our people are not we're not flourishing in these situations.
Not doing well
Uh,
today.
Well, that's why we're going to have our own reality show one day coming February 11th on Hulu.
Really? It's on Hulu?
It's on Hulu February 11th.
I'm so excited.
I know. For those of you that don't know, yours truly will be on a unscripted TV show about matchmaking called Muslim Matchmaker on Hulu, airing February 11th. And I don't know if I should be promoting it or not because I don't know how good I come off on it. I might come off horrible, but we will see. But you know what? I figured if I talk about reality TV shows, maybe being on one will give me some good feedback, some good lore when it comes to that, right? Give me a different perspective than just being someone. Oh, Jazz is here. He says you're going to be a star. Well, you know what they say about stars? They're usually burning bright and exploding at the same time. So we're going to crash out, bro. We're going to crash out.
And we're only 28 days into the new year. Congratulations.
I know. We'll see. All right. So Alicia comes out with the genie, and they're still playing Oriental music. But then finally Beverly comes out and they go back to their normal music. I don't know why the brown girl and the Persian appropriation got that music, but apparently they did.
Yeah, I have no words.
Yep.
Nothing. We should expect nothing from this franchise. I don't know why we can't keep expecting anything, but
it's fine. It's fine.
This is fine.
A little cultural appropriation never hurt nobody. It's fine. And then we had Natalie, and she gave him a worry stone. And I don't know if that's a real thing. And if it is, I need to invest in some worry stones. Yeah, she gave him a little rock, and she says the worry stone, and you put all your worries in it, so you don't stress about stuff. Her name was Natalie.
I mean, I guess it could be a therapeutic technique.
I guess.
If you really think about it.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like a fidgety thing. You just like grab a bunch of rocks. You ever have those like rocks that are actually magnets, and then you like fidget with them?
Yes.
Yeah, those. I fuck with those. Those are so cool. Those are so cool. All right. Next we had Beverly, who turned down the opportunity to be Miss Dominican to be Miss Grant Ellis. I'm like, you chose the wrong horse.
I'll root for her if she's still on. I don't remember.
Yeah, she's still on. She's
Okay.
not one of the people that's been eliminated. But yeah, I was like, listen, I think that would listen, maybe you could get more followers by being on this than you could being Miss Dominican. But like, I feel like that's a little bit more like worthwhile than being like eliminated in the 5th round of The Bachelor.
Mhm.
And like these shows, like even like with my show, I don't expect to get a lot of followers, but like these shows don't have the same like attraction to followers that it used to have. Like you used to be able to be like 5 episodes in and get 50,000 followers. Now, like you will barely crack 10. Most of the men barely crack 10.
Yeah, I think the social media era is no
done.
more.
It's done. Yeah. I agree. All right. Then we had Juliana, who was stunning. She had this nose ring, which I was like, more girls should have nose rings because it looked really good on her. She was Italian, and she brought the cannoli.
That looks so delicious.
You
I
know
really
what,
want
man?
that.
I am not a big cannoli person. I don't know
Really?
why. Yeah.
Hmm.
Everyone I know loves cannolis. Not me. Something's wrong with me.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of cannoli. People love cannoli. But then again, I'm not a big fan of Italian food, to be honest with you. I do love pasta. I do love spaghetti, lasagna, pizza. Okay. But then outside of that, I don't know. But cannolis, not for me. But I do like the line, leave the gun, take the cannoli. Best line ever. All right. Next we have Chloe, and she showed up in red ruby slippers because she's from Kansas. And I was like, this would have been perfect for last season when they were doing so much Wicked promotion.
That's true. On Jen's season?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They did insane Wicked promotions on Gen season. I
Mhm.
guess technically, to be fair, when they probably filmed this, the Wicked buzz was probably still going on.
Mhm. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
Yeah.
because, well, I wonder. Actually, no. I don't think the timing would work. My thought was, well, maybe the episode that aired with Jen's season with all the Wicked stuff, and then they filmed this Grant episode. But I don't
Yeah.
think the timing quite lines
It could
up.
be because I think the Wicked stuff happened pretty early on in that season, so it could have because the Wicked promotion took like months to ramp up, so it could
Mhm.
definitely have happened that way. I
Mhm.
believe it. Next we have someone named Bailey. Now I was not a fan of Bailey, someone whose job is social media influencer, and her gimmick was we're gonna take a selfie, and then she was just showing, hey, let's take. She gives the phone to, first of all, she even having your phone at the mansion is a no. She gets to have her phone, and she gives it to Grant and says, hey, take pictures of me. Automatic delete.
Mhm.
Automatic for me, that's automatically like it. That's it.
The ick. You got the ick.
Yeah, that gave me the ick. She's looking for an Instagram husband.
Oh.
She's looking for an Instagram husband. And then also, like, you're on here to get clout. Like, you're a social media manager. Like, yeah, you're on here to get clout.
And the social media era is dead.
It really is.
Stop it. It's dead.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Next girl, I think her name was Serafina. And she came in with a giant head of Grant. And she made the joke about like, hey, I'm gonna hype you up, but I'm gonna make sure you don't get a big head. Very funny. I thought that was good. Good production value on the head. It was good quality, and the way they have like little handles to hold it, I thought that was good too. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I thought there would be a few more inappropriate jokes with the word head in there, but nope, they kept it clean. So all right.
Mhm.
We appreciate that. We like that. Yosef's kid could be watching it. I'm glad they kept it clean.
I almost forgot about that meme for a second. Oh,
No.
it's alive and well.
That meme will never die. How many episodes do you think will it take before that meme is used?
I want to give it like 4 or 5 more years.
No, I mean like on what episode of this season that line is going to be used, either online
I see.
or actually on the show.
I'm going to say the 3rd episode.
Ooh, early.
Yeah.
I am going to go. I think 3rd actually is pretty good, but I'm going to go with 4th. I'm gonna do Price is Right rule. I'm gonna do $1 more than you.
Bastard. Gonna get an opportunity for that new car.
I know. It's so funny. And then the next person who came in is this girl named Savannah, and she was a wedding planner, and she brought the wedding cake.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite part was when she's carrying around this wedding cake and she walked into them. It's like,
Oh yeah, him and Zoe were just
yeah.
macking it up, you know.
I was like, she's gonna drop that cake. She's 100% gonna drop that cake, but she did not. I was waiting for it.
So was I. She's walking around and I was like, and she trips.
I know the producers were like, hey, take this cake and walk into the room knowing that Grant and Zoe were macking it. And they were hoping that she would be so surprised that she would drop the cake. And I think that's what they're trying to go for. And it didn't happen.
Well, I think they keep trying to recreate that moment in Pilot Pete season with the champagne bottle.
The champagne bottle. Yeah, yeah. That's so true.
So sorry, my kitty's so talkative.
I know. That's true. There was one girl who did something I thought was very creepy. I would have eliminated her right away. I don't remember who she was, but
Yes.
she made a bunch of AI pictures with Grant, including their kids and the cat, Sunny. That gave me so much crazy vibes. I was like, nope, absolutely not.
No. I was cringing so hard. I was melting into my couch, like, make her stop. What are you doing?
It was so bad. It was so bad. I thought that was so funny. She was like, and like, all right, April, I gotta tell you, when white women date somebody who is not white and they say something like, we're going to make beautiful babies, that weirds me out. That weirds me out. Like, anybody can make beautiful babies, but it's always like white women dating somebody who's not white that says that. And like, we get it, like, mixed kids are beautiful, but like, you're not creating like a factory of like dolls to sell. These are humans. These are human beings. And like, you're not creating them to be accessories for you just so people can tell you how beautiful your kids are. That's so weird to me when they do that.
She really wants her body to be a clown car. What it was giving. But
Yeah.
I agree. Like, ick.
It was ick. It was kind of ick for me too. Yeah. I was like, no. And if like, look, I never heard. I don't know. I don't hear people of other races say that stuff. It's just like, kids are not accessories. They're not like, oh, look at this pretty bag I have. They're full humans, bro. Like, you can't say stuff like that.
I want to announce right here now, I have never said such a thing in my life.
That's good. Good. I appreciate that. And then a mystery woman shows up, and everyone was like, she walked in vagina first. I was like, I've never heard that in my entire life. That's the first time I ever heard that. I was like, so funny.
Like, yeah, you live your truth, Missy.
Oh my god,
We
that
love
was so
that
funny.
for you.
They were so scared. They're like, who is she? Is she an ex? Turns out she was his sister.
I thought it was Jen for a second. I was like,
yeah. Oh no, Jen's not that tall. There's no way it could have
No.
been Jen. It could have been Michelle. Michelle's that tall.
Yes, it could have been Michelle.
Right? But although Grant's sister looks just like him, which is, and they're both attractive as female and male. It's like it could go both ways. Which I think is really funny. But then they did this thing where I hate when they do this. They do these stupid fake outs. She's like, Grant's not here for an engagement. He's here to find his wife. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? That's the same thing. He's here to find his love, his soulmate. I'm like, yeah,
Yes.
that's who you get engaged to.
That includes the engagement. The engagement is step number 2.
I thought that was so cringe and so stupid. They made her say that. No hate to her. You know, they made her say that.
It's
That
the
was so
producers the whole time.
Oh man. But the person who got the first impression rose was actually our llama girl, Alex.
Mhm.
Apparently, she just has this fun, bubbly, cute personality that really, really resonated with them. And you know what? I agree. I think she's adorable. I think she's cute. I think she's fun. I think she'll make a great first date. By the way, first impression Rose gets the first date. And this is such a no-brainer. I'm surprised they haven't done this earlier.
Yeah. I'm shocked that it was not done sooner.
It took 29 seasons to realize, hey, whoever gets the first impression Rose should probably get the first date.
Huh. I hear Curb Your Enthusiasm stuck in my head now.
Yeah. I was like, huh, interesting. It's way better than the other one they had last season, where they were like, the girl who gets the first impression Rose can steal a date from anyone she wants.
Oh, that's right. And she burned the card, and it ruined her the rest of the season.
It ruined the rest of the season for her. Yep. She crashed out pretty hard.
Because producers are like, how dare you not play along with our game?
I would totally hold that until, the Pretty Woman date came, and I'd be like, yeah, me. I'm gonna steal this date. Oh my god, that would be so good TV. Imagine someone is getting ready for the Pretty Woman date, and someone just like, you know what? I want to cash in this card, and they get all the things that the other girls are. Dude, that is going to be amazing television when that happens. Because I wish they didn't get rid of it. I think they played it wrong. They gave it to the wrong person. They gave it at the wrong time. But oh man, they need to give it to somebody like 2 days before the Pretty Woman date, so that way it's fresh. And then they should also just let her know, like, hey, by the way, Pretty Woman date's coming on. You probably want to use it for that. And like, I'm telling you, that's going to be TV gold. Whoever was supposed to have that date and didn't get it is going to crash out magnificently. And that's what they should be doing.
I know it probably won't happen this season, or quite frankly, ever. But if a plus-size woman ever gets far enough to have such a card, and then to get far enough for the Pretty Woman date,
ooh,
I would live. I will rue this day.
That would be so good, because also the rumors are that the guys and the producers don't pick the Pretty Woman date. It's actually the sponsor who's giving all the free stuff that picks the woman for the Pretty Woman date, because they want someone pretty and usually white and usually thin to have all these things because they look good on her from a modeling perspective, a toxic modeling perspective.
I used to be a skinny legend. Now I'm a size 16.
It is what it is.
I know.
But what about someone? So I read there is a plus size woman on this show, but she's not really that big. But her name is Chloe, I think, and she's the one who came with the ruby slippers, and her thing says model, and she seems like someone who would be normal size in the 80s, but apparently she's plus size now. So I guess that's what people are saying on the internet.
Yeah. She looked like a size 10 to me.
Yeah, I don't know women's sizes. I don't know how that works, but she looks like a very normal size person.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's normal. Would love that.
Yeah. Shout out to Samantha. Samantha's in the comments. Samantha, we are talking about The Bachelor, but we are about wrapping up. Anything else happen that we did not get a chance to talk? We didn't get a chance to talk about all the people who were eliminated, but I don't really remember who they are. Someone named Christina was eliminated. Kelsey was from Brooklyn. She was eliminated. Kylie, who spelled her name in a very obnoxious way, got eliminated. She was from North Carolina. Niecy, who was a doctor, got eliminated. Doctors do not make it far on these shows. Really weird.
It's very odd. Like, I thought she would have gotten farther, but
in the real world, doctors make it really, really far from on The Bachelorette or The Bachelor. And it's really never happened. They usually just go for the influencer guy or someone who's in finance or someone who's just doing like some random thing. I guess they figured like once we're on the show, we don't need to be doctors. We'll be making money off of like our clout And I don't think that is going to apply anymore. I don't think it gets you that far.
No, I don't think it's going to get very far.
Yeah.
Either, but
yeah. Even Radhika, she got eliminated. The Indian girl, she was an attorney. People with good jobs do not make it far on this show. And Savannah, the wedding planner, also did not make it far. So she will continue to plan other people's wedding for the time being.
It's 27 dresses all over again.
Yeah. Someone's asked us in the comments, where are we from? I am from New Jersey, and April is from like the West Coast, I think.
Washington State.
Yep. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are back doing The Bachelor. So every Tuesday we will be doing recaps of The Bachelor. Let us know how you feel. Are you watching it? Some people don't even watch it. They just like to listen to us talk about it, as we do. And we'll fill you in on everything that you want to know. Anyways, guys, thank you. And until next time, guys, Salaam, nerds.
Bye.